All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our webinar. My name is William Schwerin. I'm part of the Viterbi Admission and Student Engagement Office. Really delighted to be able to virtually meet you this afternoon here in Los Angeles and congratulate you on your admission to the USC Viterbi School of Engineering. This webinar is intended for our newly admitted students to our master's programs in the engineering school. So congratulations on your admission. The purpose of the webinar is just to kind of give you a general overview of USC, the Viterbi School of Engineering, and provide you with information that we hope can help eliminate any unknown that you may have and provide you with the best information in hopes that you can make an informed decision on whether or not to attend USC. Obviously, we admitted you, so we hope to see you in the fall. But yeah, that's about it. And I do want to introduce my colleagues as well. So the audio portion of the webinar will probably take 15, 20 minutes to get through. I'll try to go through it really fast. I don't have too many slides. But if you do have questions, that's great. We do ask that you ask your questions in the Q&A portion of your Zoom. So everyone's probably familiar with Zoom right now. We've been using it for years. So please go ahead and ask if you have a question in the Q&A portion. My colleagues and I will be using the chat on the side, but you have the little Q&A portion of your window. So this webinar is being recorded as well. So we'll try to publish it on our website in the next couple of days for you if you need to go back and watch. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So welcome to Southern California. Our university is the University of Southern California, otherwise known as USC. We are a private institution on the West Coast, specifically in Los Angeles. Now, we are the oldest private institution on the West Coast, founded back in 1880. A unique thing about USC that even I didn't realize prior to working here is that we have more graduate students studying at the university than undergrads, believe it or not. So our total student population's around 49,000, I believe. And we have about 22,000 undergrads, and the remaining balance of 27,000 or so are graduate students, which is pretty unique as we're a tier one research institution, and it's just a lot of resources available being a private institution. That being said, I mentioned our location in Los Angeles, where LA is really a global hub for innovation, one of the handful of global hubs throughout the world, I would argue. There you see we have kind of a mock-up drawing of what's called Silicon Beach. So to the north of us in Northern California is an area called Silicon Valley, which I'm sure you're all well aware of. I like to say that a lot of those tech companies realized how nice the beaches were in Southern California and opened up offices down here. And we now call it Silicon Beach. So our proximity to industry, I think, is definitely one thing that sets us apart from maybe competitor schools. We're very close to industry. A lot of times students, they don't have to miss school at all if they say have to interview for an internship or potential job after graduation. So, and just being exposed to the industry and in the area where industry exists, I think creates vast opportunities for networking as well. And USC is well known for its networking. So a little bit more about Los Angeles, where we are, if you're unfamiliar. So if you look at a map, are pretty much close to downtown Los Angeles. I'd say, maybe 15, 20 minutes without traffic. To the west of us, you'll hit the beach area. South of us, about 2 hours, is San Diego. A little bit to the east of us, about 3 hours, would be Las Vegas. But there's a lot to do in Los Angeles. I mean, I'm not going to go through all of the bullet points on this list. I will mention, though, just walking distance from our campus, literally across the street, is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, which is where the 1984 Olympics took place. And the 2028 Olympics will actually not take place at the LA Coliseum, but they will take place in Los Angeles. And there might be some things going on related to the Olympics prior to leading up to 2028. And USC is no doubt going to have some type of role. I just know it. And also across the street, students have free access to the California Science Center and the Natural History Museum as well. I'm going to jump into really quick talking about our career connections. So at the university level, because obviously getting a job is important for students after earning their degree, a lot of students' purpose for getting a master's is what they're going to do afterwards, because having a master's will make you more competitive as an applicant to jobs. So within the university, we have a career office, and also within the engineering school, we have a career office as well called the Viterbi Career Connections. They do a remarkable job of providing opportunities for students to meet, to network with employers and hiring recruiters. They also put on events such as resume workshops, interview prep, salary negotiation. They're just a very active office within the engineering school and a resource that I highly encourage students to take advantage of while they're here, really. The career office does not place students into jobs. I'll just make that clear. They do not place students into jobs. They do provide a lot of information for students to help them in their job quest. Now, these are just some of the activities from our 2024-2025 Career Connections office that they held. So you can see it's a very active office with a lot of employers and recruiters interacting with our students and in the various events that take place. Another thing, another resource I'd like to point out actually that is exclusive to our engineering school graduate program is this Viterbi Graduate Mentorship Program. This is a really great program. So in the beginning of this webinar, I mentioned, trying to eliminate the unknown for a lot of incoming students, because we have students from all over the world who come, and, students from maybe other states, even other countries. It can be maybe an intimidating thing to travel so far for their grad program. We get it. Our Office of Admissions and Student Engagement actually hosts and manages this graduate mentorship program. So how it works is a current graduate student at the Viterbi School of Engineering signs up to be a mentor to incoming, such as yourselves, if you sign up, graduate students as mentees. So our office pairs you with a mentor and really kind of helps show you the ropes, so to speak. You can ask a lot of information, ask about a lot of information, help get yourself started, creating new friends, expanding your network. As the slide says, this is a really invaluable program, and I love that we offer it for incoming students. Now, in terms of how to sign up, well, first you would have to submit your statement of intent to enroll, and then our admissions and student engagement office will email about this program. Now, it may not be in the first couple emails that they send you. They will send you an email about this. During this time of year, they're usually getting mentors to sign up for the fall. And then later on, kind of early summer, they'll usually send an email asking who would like to sign up to be paired with a mentor. So just kind of understand that's how the process works. All this said, I think summarizing is really just our community at large. USC and the Viterbi School of Engineering community is very important, and there are a lot of opportunities to network, be a part of. We want our students to feel like they're a part of the Trojan family, because once you enroll here, you're part of that Trojan family and you're a Trojan for life. So our community is very important. We have a mobile app that, as a student, you can log into. It's exclusive for the USC students, and this mobile app allows students to see campus activities, sometimes activities taking place off campus, all the clubs and student organizations that you could potentially join. So again, we're really committed to helping you feel like you're part of that USC Trojan community. So I mentioned the statement of intent a couple slides before. So what this allows you to, I guess, receive once you submit your statement of intent, you'll start receiving information about orientation. Um, and orientation in the fall usually is sometime maybe the second week of August, I want to say. Depending on the program, it'll be one of 2 days. So we do split up uh, orientation days. There's a day solely for like computer science and data science students, and then another day that is solely for the rest of our master's students. So depending on which program you're admitted into, the day may vary, but you will receive an email about that. Now, in order to receive the email, you obviously have to submit your statement of intent. How you do that is go on to the u.usc.edu portal and submit your statement of intent along with your um, enrollment, your commitment deposit, pardon me. Um, Once you do that, as I mentioned, you'll start getting emails from our admissions and student engagement office. You'll get emails from the university itself. One of those emails will be about the mentorship program. You will start receiving emails, especially from the department of the program that you've been admitted into and that you enrolled for. Departmental advisors will reach out to try to schedule a one-on-one meeting with you during the summer prior to orientation as well. And you'll get information about housing. I'd say most students live just off campus. Um, there is limited on-campus housing available for graduate students. If you go to the USC Housing website, you can fill out a form and get enrolled into like a lottery-based system. Um, but most students just live off campus. There's a ton of housing north of campus. And then any international students, you definitely want to submit your statement of intent as soon as possible, so we can get the I-20 and visa process kind of started. You could scan that code to learn more about the Trojan International and the I-20 process if you're an international student. And check your letter of admission to verify the last day. Now, most of you on this panel, or on this webinar, pardon me, will likely have a May 1st commitment deposit deadline. So just kind of keep that deadline in mind. If you want to confirm what your deadline is, you can log on to that u.usc.edu portal and verify that you do in fact have the May 1st deadline, but it's likely that you probably do. All right, so some next steps. You can take a tour of our campus. We have an awesome virtual tour available that you can kind of skip around and jump through. We show parts of the university and then jump into the Viterbi School of Engineering. So that'll help give you a little bit visualization if you haven't attended campus before of what USC and the engineering school kind of look like. This slide is one of the most important slides and most valuable slides I say that we have to share. We have student ambassadors that are phenomenal. They've been in your shoes. They were admitted to multiple schools and programs a year or two ago. And they chose to enroll at USC. And now as they're giving back, they want to give back. And they're student ambassadors for specifically for incoming graduate students. So you can go on our website, scan the QR code, follow them on Instagram. But we have student ambassadors. There you see more than 25 from various programs. And they're there to answer questions you may have. If you're questions about how they found housing, what their favorite courses are, what they wish they would have known, a year ago prior to enrolling. Definitely take advantage. They're a valuable resource, and they're your peers. They're just enrolled at USC now, taking the master's program. So definitely, highly recommend talking with one of our student ambassadors. That pretty much does it for the slide portion of my presentation, my webinar. If you have additional questions, you can feel free to reach out to us, contact us. That's the quickest way to reach someone on our end if you have a question. But yeah, right now I'd say that's all that I have on the audio portion. We are going to open up for for questions. And I know that some of you have started asking questions, and my panelists have been doing a great job. And I thank you, panelists, on answering some of these questions. But if you do have a question, please do feel free to reach out in the Q&A. And I wish you all the best. I'll stay on. I'll mute my audio for now. But as a question pops up that I feel maybe uh, kind of general enough for the entire audience to hear and know about, I'll hop back on. But thank you again. Congratulations on your admission to the USC Viterbi School of Engineering, and we hope to see you in the fall. All right, so I'm gonna pause my audio, and if you have a question, please feel free to ask. Thank you.